Hello friends, welcome to the Wednesday show. Today we're going to talk about a little bit of a controversial issue. If this is your first time in the channel, I want to extend you a warm welcome. If you have been here before but you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If it is your birthday, happy birthday. I want to discuss a little bit technology in older cars. If you have been in the fan of the channel for a while, you know that I love older cars because of their ease to maintain them and fix them, and also because they are much more fun to drive, in my opinion. But how about technology? There are a lot of automotive channels on the web that trust technology. Let's talk about cars without a dipstick, for example. I think these are very silly arguments. First of all, there is absolutely no way that anyone can check the oil level in their car more frequently than the computer can. And if the computer fails, which is a very common and favorite argument that people have, it will simply tell you that it has failed. So it will never fail in a way that it will just stop doing it and you will go happily around your way and all of a sudden you have no oil. Something that can actually happen in cars that just have a dipstick. Because let's say you went and changed your oil and they did not tighten the bolt very well. You drive home and all your oil is gone and you now need a new engine. That could be avoided with a system that every few seconds checks the engine. Engine problems related to low oil conditions are the #1 killer of engines reason worldwide. So having a system that monitors your oil constantly is a very good system. So I'm both a technology geek and an aficionado of old cars. I like both things. So in this old Jaguar, I've added TPMS because it didn't have TPMS, and it is almost the same argument. Yes, you can go and check the pressure of your tires every day, but who does that? And people say that they do it every day. In my opinion, they're just delusional because there is just no way they do that. Not if they have a job and other responsibilities to do. A TPMS does this constantly for you. So I've had this system for this car. And that's why I always advise buying a used car, because you can add any system you want to it and make it be anything you want to it. But technology in car is a good thing and not a reason not to buy a car. The key is that you have to understand technology and what it stands for. Even in cars with automatic check of oil levels, for example, there is a way to check that anytime you want, if that is very important to you, even without a dipstick. We cannot complain about technology progressing. The computers in modern cars perform thousands of checks every second on the vehicle, which in turn prevents you from having to do very expensive repairs on your cars. So I'm totally pro-technology on any vehicle, and in my old cars I add technology. I often add GPS screens, I often add TPMS if they don't have it. There is no way I know to add an automatic sensing system for the oil. Maybe I need to research that and see if there is. There is a manual system, all cars have that, and it relates to oil pressure. So if your oil pressure drops, you will throw a code and you're going to see a warning light in your dash. Unfortunately, many times when that happens, it is too late for you to save your engine. There is no question that if you do have a dipstick and you don't have an automatic system checking your oil level, you should do it at a minimum every fuel stop, if not more frequently. But there is no reason not to buy a car because it doesn't have a dipstick. That is simply a silly argument. You should buy a car based on its merits and not because it lacks a dipstick or it doesn't have something that you think the vehicle should have. Automotive technology is advancing and we're seeing more and more electronics, and some people are uncomfortable with that, but in reality electronics are actually more reliable than mechanical systems. Computers fail much less frequently than mechanical components. So electronics in a car are not a bad thing, is a very good thing. We have cameras now, we have collision avoidance systems, we have automatic braking. It is hard to make a case against electronics in vehicles. Again, I plan to make some more upgrades on these Jaguar type buses and actually add electronics that simply didn't exist in 2005 when this vehicle was built. So having electronics in your car is a good thing. I would avoid buying a car with electronics that is 10 years old because those electronics are very hard to test when you buy the car. They could be in great position, but again, this car has a GPS, but the GPS is very old, needs to be upgraded, and frankly I have yet to find a way to upgrade it. So this is something I'm working on. The reason I wanted to make this short video is to tell you that you should not avoid electronics, but you should embrace them. Modern technology has made our life easier, and it's actually there to protect our cars. For example, again, this Jaguar, even though it is an old car, has a system that disables many components of the car to protect them if something seems wrong. It's called a crawling state that will allow you to drive the car to a service station without doing any more damage to the vehicle as you drive it. So we cannot argue against things like that. And I know that there are many prominent auto enthusiasts on the internet that complain and rave and ranting about cars having no dipsticks and how horrible that is, and advise people not to buy them. I've had cars that with dipstick lost all their oil without warning. That's something that has never happened in a car that checks every few seconds or every second its own oil level. You will never do it faster or more efficiently than a computer. And again, if it fails, the computer will let you know it failed. So do not shy away from technology. You can make your driving experience and protect your investment much better than any manual system. And again, people that think that they do it often enough, usually they do not, and definitely they do not do it as often as an electronic system does. That's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this short video, and if you did, please smash that like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button twice. Please share, subscribe and comment, and visit us on Sunday for another build. From the Garage Woodworker, I bid you a great week.